Hey everybody, me and Bindi here. Hey Ben. Yeah. She knows something's going on. Anyway, welcome to another vlog series, I guess. Today is August 13th, right? Yeah. So anyway, I'm just waiting. My mom's coming to pick me up, and then we're going to be en route to Halifax. So today is finally our California trip. So we were supposed to take this trip back in March. Sadly, or unfortunately, my mom was having some health issues at the time, and we had to cancel like a few days before we were supposed to go. So here we are. It's August, which I'm well aware everyone's probably like, why are you going to California in August? But because I work within the school, I can only go on like March break or summer. So here we are. So the plan is we drive to Halifax today, we stay overnight there, and we fly out tomorrow morning. We have a connection in Calgary, and then we're going to arrive at LAX around 5 p.m. their time, which is like 9 p.m. our time. So it's gonna be a little bit of a long day of travel with a time change, but that's okay. It's gonna be worth it. So we are going to do 2 nights in Santa Monica. We have a hotel that's like right next to the pier, which is awesome. And then we are going to take an Uber to Anaheim, and we're staying right across the street from Disneyland. So that's the whole point of this trip, was to do a Disneyland trip. Mom and I are both Disney fanatics, and well, me especially. I've been to Disney World about 10 times, but I've never been to Disneyland. And I kind of want to be like at the very first park, like the one that Walt was walking in. Anyway, so yeah, I hope to vlog the entire thing. I know my mom's not going to be too keen on being on camera, so I'll see how much I can get her on there. I also know that she's a little self-conscious right now because of the medication she's on, causing some swelling in her face and whatnot. So she does not love her appearance right now, but nonetheless, I want to record these memories to have them for the future. So anyway, Bindi's not too happy. I think she knows something's going on. But I'm gonna finish packing that monstrosity, and we are gonna get on the road. It is, what time is it now? 10:30, so we're probably leaving in about a half hour to get en route to Halifax. So anyway, we'll check in maybe along the way. I'll probably film tomorrow when we're at the airport. We will see you soon. Bye. Literally just like walking around this empty airport. Trying to like get some steps in while we're waiting for a plane to get here. Because it's gonna be a long day of sitting. For sakes, bye. So funny. Worse for wear, I know that. Made it to Calgary. Kennedy. Enjoying a sour beer at wherever we're at. Oh, Wolfgang Puck, right? Anyway, it's only 12 noon, but it's really 3 our time. It feels like at 6 p.m. or something. Anyway, that was a long flight, 5.5 hours. So we have 3 hours here and then we're on another flight. Checking in. Okay, oh, we don't really have a nice view or anything. So that was a nutty airport visit. So anyone that's been to LAX before, if you're getting like an Uber, you have to get on this big long bus that takes you to like the designated Uber and Lyft area. Anyway, it was so bizarre. The bus driver was like yelling and screaming at innocent people trying to get on the bus in like wheelchairs and luggage, and he was just full on like yelling at people over nothing. Anyway, we're hot, we're sweaty, we're gross, but we made it. So the Lyft drive was about a half hour, I think. So we're staying at this little place, Hotel Carmel, which is, I mean, you can definitely tell it's like aged, but it's kind of cute, it's quaint. Anyway, we mostly got it for like location because it's in walking distance and it's like right next to the Santa Monica Pier. So I will switch you around and show you the room. We definitely don't have a view, but anyway, little coffee station. We're gonna share a bed because literally trying to get accommodations in Santa Monica is like nearly impossible. This was the most affordable we could find. And this was, I think it was 7 something for 2 nights. Anyway, it's been a day. I don't even know, my watch is dead. So we were up at like 3 and 4 a.m. our time, and right now it's like 11 p.m. Nova Scotia time. And it's like 7 here, I think. It's like 4 hours in the difference. Anyway, we're gonna take a quick stroll to Target, get some supplies, get some water, get all the things, and get a shower and go to bed. We're getting up early tomorrow and we're going to do a bus tour to go up and see like celebrity homes and stuff. So that'll be fun. Anyway, we'll check in later.
You got it.
Mom. That's cool. Self-driving car. I don't know how I feel about those. Oh, how I've missed Target. Just a little tiny corner one. Hey, good morning. So we're walking down to get our bus tour. It's not that warm out. I'm actually worried I'm going to be a little chilly on the bus tour.
Open bus, yeah.
Anyway, it's kind of overcast right now. I don't think it's supposed to be crappy today, but I don't know how super sunny it's going to be. Anyway, I see water coming, so I'll get a view of that in a minute. This is a nice view. So the pier's right there. It's a little bit sunnier though. Not quite as sun on it. So we're heading across the street to that Shore Hotel, which is like right there. That's where we get the bus. Trying to get Mom on that Ferris wheel later.
Check out the Lobster Restaurant right there on the right-hand side. Celebrating 25 years. Look at that view, everybody. Has anyone been on the Ferris wheel or the roller coaster yet?
Not yet.
Oh, you must. The joke I always say is, does it cost a little money? Yes. But it's still a whole lot cheaper than Disneyland. After feeling impotent and out of control. There it is, everybody. West Side Pavilion. Next time you watch the movie Clueless, that's the opening shot of the mall at the beginning of the movie. Right before Cher and Dion are shopping. Remember that scene, everybody? And Dion's like, God, what are you suffering for, buyer's remorse or something? And Cher's like, oh, God, no, nothing like that. And that's where she comes up with the plan to set up Mr. Hall with Miss Geist. So that overlooks all the Sony Pictures lot. That's because back in the day, the Sony Pictures Studios lot used to be the MGM Studios lot. And that was when and where they shot the movie The Wizard of Oz.
Wow.
So that rainbow commemorates that. When Sony Pictures bought the studio lot from MGM, they kept a lot of the same things. Same sound stages, same rehearsal spaces. And check out that Family Guy mural to the left of that sound stage, everybody. For all my Simpsons and Family Guy fans, this is where they have their production offices. I met a lot of the writers from The Simpsons while we were on strike. Look through that main entrance, everybody. Sound of Music, Star Wars. And see the New York City backlot to the very left, everybody? We're officially in Beverly Hills 90210, everybody. Shout out to the generation who remembers this TV show theme song. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. So, Beverly Hilton, right there on the left-hand side, everybody. Beverly Hilton is where the Golden Globe Awards are broadcast every single year. Also some music history at the Beverly Hilton, everybody. That's the same Hilton right there, everybody. Rest in peace, Whitney. Also, for anybody who used to watch America's Next Top Model, that's where Tyra Banks had all the Cycle 5 girls meet, right there at the rooftop in that hotel. Beverly Hilton on the left-hand side. Now over here on the right-hand side, everybody, check out this gorgeous hotel. This is the Peninsula right here on the right-hand side. Look at that gorgeous 5-star hotel. And look at that, everybody. That's one of the few hotels you can actually open the windows. Can't really do that in hotels anymore these days. That's one of the few where you actually can. And here's Neiman Marcus right here on the right-hand side, everybody. Neiman Marcus is a very famous upscale high-end department store. One of my favorite one-hit wonders is a song from 2002 called Hit 'Em Up Style, Oops by Blue Cantrell. It's a song about getting even with your man after he cheats. And the opening lyric, everybody, is, so I went to Neiman Marcus on a shopping spree,
Right.
on the way grab Sully and Mia. Yep, that's the Neiman Marcus she's referencing right there, everybody. History went down in this former Saks Fifth Avenue for Women location. Who remembers in 2002 when the actress Winona Ryder was caught shoplifting?
Oh, yeah.
That was the Saks where Winona was caught. See that hotel on the right-hand side with all the flags? That's the Beverly Wilshire, everybody. That's the hotel where Richard Gere and Julia Roberts were staying at in the movie Pretty Woman. That's the Pretty Woman Hotel. Coming up right on the right-hand side, everybody. The hotel from Pretty Woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, There it is, everybody, the Beverly Wilshire on the right-hand side. Now, if you actually count the floors right there, everybody, on the right-hand side, you'll notice something. There's only 7 floors. There is no 8th floor penthouse. Movie magic. I can imagine the look of disappointment on many people's faces when they went to that hotel trying to recreate Pretty Woman for themselves, only to be told by the clerk at that hotel there is no 8th floor. And here we are, everybody, Rodeo Drive. Check out Versace on the right-hand side, or as Nomi Malone calls it in the movie, Versace. Showgirls. Any Showgirls fans? Dior on the left-hand side, right across the street from Harry Winston, everybody. Talk to me, Harry Winston. Tell me all about it. Valentino on the right. And look at that, everybody. More famous designers over here on the left, everybody. We have Prada. We have Gucci. Gucci has a 3rd floor rooftop restaurant. There's Dior's 2nd store on the right-hand side, everybody. A lot of designers and jewelers have 2 stores here on Rodeo Drive. Chanel on the right-hand side for all my Coco Chanel fans. Louis Vuitton has 2 stores. That's his 2nd store on the right. Who's who on the right, everybody, of famous designers over here on the right, everybody. We have Hermes, Giorgio Armani, Ralph Lauren. Alexander McQueen over here on the left. Now, does anyone remember the store where Julia Roberts was turned away by the snooty sales clerks?
Yes.
That's the store right there on the left-hand side, everybody. Christian Louboutin. That's a shoe store now, Christian Louboutin, but 35 years ago, that was the shop, everybody, where Julia Roberts had the last laugh. Who remembers that scene, everybody?
Yeah.
You all work on commission, right? A word of advice from my friend to all of you. If you think losing a cell phone in an Uber is tough, try losing one in a Waymo.
Oh my god.
Took my friend days to get his phone back. There we go, everybody. You can see that Waymo in action right there, everybody. Pictures right in the middle of that road when the traffic is slow enough, everybody. It is possible to take selfies in the middle of that road. Everybody see all these nice houses around us? This whole area is actually the flat part of Beverly Hills, not the hills part of Beverly Hills.
Photo spot, but it's so tricky trying to get a photo of that with so many cars in the way. So we're gonna walk down and check out the Beverly Hills sign. I think we still have 15 minutes. We just have like a little half-hour break off the bus. Mm-hmm. So pretty. Yeah, it's not bad. Sure. So pretty. So we're heading back on a little bus, and we have still a bunch of the tour left to do, like all through the Hollywood Hills and whatnot. So I think we have another bus tour booked, and I'm pretty sure the second one stops on like Rodeo Drive and stuff. We don't have enough time to go there right now. But anyway, these freaking Waymo cars are everywhere, the self-driving ones. So it's getting warmer out, it's good. It's gonna be hopefully a good beach day for later. Anyway. There's the building that was featured in Beverly Hills Cop, where Eddie Murphy comes out of it.
Now, the first celebrity home we're about to go see, everybody. This is a very well-known actor, a movie star. And here's your big hint, everybody. He became a father to a newborn child again in his 80s.
Robert De Niro?
You're so close. Who's the other guy? The other famous Italian-American actor.
I don't know.
The Godfather.
Oh,
Scarface.
yes.
Anybody? The star of Scarface.
Play Scarface.
Yes, Al Pacino.
Yes.
So coming up on the right-hand side, everybody, see that White House right there on the right-hand side. Al Pacino lived in that White House right there on the right-hand side for well over 18 years. But he had to move recently. He had to downsize. Why? He had a business manager who took millions of his dollars, ran off to Brazil, and never came back. But you want to talk about a very convenient move, everybody? He only had to move 1 block up. Everybody see that one-story White House? That's the home that Al Pacino currently rents from, right there on the left-hand side, everybody, where the white SUV is parked. Nope, or cop. So you have to look from 5 other entryways before crossing. And as you see, everybody plays a very delicate game of chicken with their car here. The joke I say about this road is that I think they wanted to make that a roundabout and then they just gave up. So that's Will Rogers Memorial Park right there on the left-hand side, everybody. That park became famous in the 1980s. Who remembers those headlines? Because that's the same park, everybody, where the late, great George Michael got arrested for soliciting.
Uh-oh.
Yep, that was the same park. That's where the Eagles shot the album cover for Hotel California. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely face.
Keep it going. One of my favorite albums.
And here we are, everybody, the Beverly Hills Hotel. Let's go for about $900 a night. If you want extra space, check out those patios right there on the ground level if you're traveling with animals or small children. These are all the bungalows coming up right here on the left-hand side, everybody. These bungalows have 3 bedrooms per bungalow, as well as a kitchen. Many stars either host or attend private parties at these bungalows. We've seen Selena Gomez here. We've seen Dave Chappelle here. We've seen Jerry Seinfeld here. Many stars just have to call it the Beverly Hills Hotel, and a bungalow is ready for them like that. Now, does everyone see this gorgeous White House right here on the left-hand side? That used to belong to legendary boxer Floyd Mayweather. He has since sold it. Everybody see this pink house right here on the left-hand side, everybody? That pink house is where Elizabeth Taylor lived with her very first husband.
Wow.
Obviously, she didn't live there that long. She had 7 more marriages to go through. Yes, she's well known for her highly publicized relationships, but she's even more known for writing songs about them. Any guesses yet?
Taylor Swift.
Yes, Taylor Swift, everybody. For all of our Swifties in the house, we're getting ready to go up to Taylor Swift's Beverly Hills home, everybody. She purchased it for $31 million.
Whoa.
This is just one of her many houses that she has all across the United States. That's Taylor Swift's Los Angeles home. Right there on the right-hand side, everybody.
In there. Peek through the gate. Not much privacy.
No. I'll let you on a little secret, everybody. Here's how you can tell when this is the Bodyguard Godfather house. Now take a look on the left-hand side, everybody. You might recognize some statues. That's the front gate right there on the left-hand side, everybody. And you have to look up through these bushes, everybody, on the left-hand side. Look up through these trees, everybody. Everybody see that White House at the very top up there?
Yeah.
Yep, that was the Bodyguard Godfather house, everybody. Number 2. Hi, Smokey the Bear. And on the left-hand side, everybody, that's Coldwater Canyon Park front lawn decoration. I love how big and bold it is. Coming up right here on the right-hand side, everybody. Look at that front lawn decoration. The joke I always say to people visiting from other countries is, now you don't even have to go to New York. You just saw it. Now, so that's the service gate, everybody. That's where the workers enter. Now here are your big clues, everybody, for this musical superstar on the right. One of four. Band came from Liverpool, England, and changed music forever. 20 #1 hits. Only 2 of them left are still alive.
Beatles.
Which one? There's only 2 left alive.
You know that one.
Yes, that's Paul's house right there on the right-hand side, everybody. Yep, that's Paul McCartney's Los Angeles estate. Right there on the right-hand side. It comes complete with a recording studio. That's where the deliveries go, everybody, or in this day and age, the Amazon packages. And coming up on the right-hand side, everybody, there's the main gate and the main entrance to Paul McCartney's Los Angeles estate. Now, guess who lives right across the street from Paul McCartney on the left-hand side here, everybody? Guess who lives behind this pearly white gate? You can stand under my umbrella.
Rihanna?
Yes. Rihanna lives right behind that pearly white gate.
Oh.
Right there on the left-hand side. She's new line of vegan crumble cookies are not good. Courtney and her sisters made a bunch of vegan cookies, and this is what their reactions were, the YouTubers and TikTokers. They were all like, oh. There's Riri's pearly white gate again on the right-hand side. Bye, Riri. Now, who was renting from before she purchased? That was her rental. Now, everybody see all this dead grass right here on the right-hand side? That's where paparazzi would camp out for days, waiting to see who is going in and out of her gate. Look at that gorgeous view coming up right there on the right-hand side, everybody. That's all Beverly Ridge Estates. Now, does everyone see that house at the very top of that hill on the right-hand side? The last house before the 8 trees up there?
Yeah.
That's Denzel Washington's house, everybody. That's where Denzel lives. Everybody see that gray house below with the pool in the back?
Yes.
Who remembers the movie The Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
That was Leonardo DiCaprio's house in The Wolf of Wall Street. Remember when they tried to land the helicopter in front of that house? That was also Leonardo DiCaprio's house in real life. He has since sold that house. All right, everybody, look at that. That's the overlook for all of San Fernando Valley out there, everybody, on the left-hand side, also known as the Valley. Who's heard the term Valley Girl before? That's where that term originated from, everybody. Like, oh my God, all of that started over there. Now, everybody see these gorgeous houses. That gated community is called the Summit. Everybody see that first White House on the left-hand side there, the one above that wall?
Yeah.
Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani used to live in that house together. They met as coaches on The Voice. You know who had that same White House built, everybody? Right there on the left-hand side, that first White House? Jennifer Lopez. That's where her 3rd wedding to Mark Anthony was. Right there at that White House, everybody. Fun fact, during J-Lo's wedding to Mark Anthony back there at that White House, the paparazzi in the helicopter got way too close to the house. They got so close to the house that some of the wedding gifts blew off and down into the hill.
Oh, no.
It's on the right-hand side, everybody. All of these houses right here make up Laurel Hills Estates. And if you're wondering why a lot of these houses look like they're stuck in the 1960s or 1970s, that's because they have a very strict homeowners association. Artists were based out here. Who remembers the names Joni Mitchell? She was based out here. Who remembers the Mamas and the Papas? Yes, they had that song California Dreaming on such a winter's day. They were based out here. Also, the Doors were based out here. If any of you remember a song the Doors wrote about a place called Love Street, Love Street was based on Laurel Canyon. Purchased it for $7 million, sold it for $10 million. Had to make a lot of changes to the house. When he first moved in, it was a very open house. You could see right into his kitchen. You could see him making his breakfast. Once tour buses started coming by and pointing that out, that didn't go over so well. So here's your big hint, everybody. This man would catch a grenade for you.
Bruno Mars.
Mars.
Yes. Bruno Mars's former Los Angeles house. Right here on the left-hand side, everybody. See the security gates? Now see the color of the blue mailbox there?
Yeah.
And the matching garage doors? He had those painted blue himself. Said the color reminded him of Hawaii. Right there on the right-hand side, everybody. Look at that view. And who remembers the movie Lethal Weapon 2, everybody?
Yeah.
That roundhouse, that's where the bad guy in Lethal Weapon 2 lived. Of the Hollywood Hills, right there on the right-hand side. Look at that view. Break for Hollywood. So a little trivia time. Does anyone know the original name of that sign? What it was originally called? Yeah, it was originally named Hollywood Land in the 1920s. It was only supposed to be temporary. It wasn't supposed to be permanent. It was originally a real estate advertisement. Everybody. So because it becomes such a cultural landmark on its own, they replaced it in the 40s with Hollywood. However, by the 1970s, there was a huge windstorm that came along that completely damaged it. Another gorgeous view of downtown LA on the right-hand side, everybody. Windstorms were not as common in the 1970s for long. Main entrance, right there on the right-hand side, everybody, the Hollywood Bowl. Wants to get the best picture of the Hollywood sign from Hollywood Boulevard, that's where you go, everybody. That's Ovation Hollywood. That's an outdoor shopping mall right here on Hollywood Boulevard, everybody. Where all those people are standing, that's where you can get the best view of the Hollywood sign. You have a lot to do here on your 30-minute break, everybody, right here in Hollywood. There's Ovation Hollywood on the right. Take that escalator to get up to the Hollywood sign, everybody. El Capitan on the left. Disney owns that theater. They have all of their premieres there, and it's right next to Jimmy Kimmel Live on the left, everybody. Right across the street from the Dolby on the right, everybody. That's where the Oscars are held every single year.
Mickey, huh?
And over here on the right-hand side, everybody, check out the Chinese theater. That's where we have all of our premieres these days. You can put your hands in the handprints, foots in the footprints, right there on the right-hand side, everybody. And you'll see our stars, everybody, for our very own Hollywood Walk of Fame, right here on the left and the right-hand side. We have about 2,000 stars right here on Hollywood Boulevard at the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Sing me the song, Mom. The Hollywood.
Wings. Where?
It's white.
Rainbow. Woodpecker.
We're in Hollywood. Got my hat on now because I feel like the sun's coming out. Go ahead and cross. I smell donuts or something. Chinese theater. picnic stuff across the street or the Chinese theater or anything. So good news is when we come back on our other bus tour, we have a bit more time here. Anyway, there's so much to see, and we have to be back at our bus in like 5 minutes or less. So ready?
Get more videos on my tour.
I'm already on a tour right now, but thank you.
Vacant gray building right there on the right-hand side used to be the El Pollo Loco back in the day. And that's where Brad Pitt had his very first job when he first moved here from Oklahoma. He stood on that corner in a chicken suit, trying to get people to buy their chicken from El Pollo Loco. He's talked about that job on many of his talk show appearances, including Ellen. But that corner back there, everybody, that's where he got his start in a chicken costume. Now, does everyone see all those handprints right there on the right-hand side, everybody? That's their own rock walk entrance. So many rock stars, so many rock bands had their handprints in that entrance, including the late, great Ozzy Osbourne. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Now, does everyone see that Thai restaurant right there on the right-hand side across the street, everybody? Toi, T-O-I. And you're going to see who the auditorium is named after, everybody. Coming up on the right-hand side, everybody. Take a look. Yep. All the Jackson kids went to this elementary school except for Tito. He was already grown. Just call my name and I'll be there. Woo! Yeah. And of course, the first time I ever heard that song, it wasn't because of the Jackson 5. I was a child of the 90s. Named the famous singer who covered that song for MTV Unplugged.
Oh.
Made it a hit again in the 90s.
Mariah Carey?
Yes.
Yes.
Now look at all those adorable doggies on the right-hand side, everybody.
Aww.
Aww. That's one of our many doggy daycare centers right here in Hollywood, everybody. Look at all those adorable doggies. Now, do I have any... I know. Now, coming up on the left-hand side, everybody, check out Platinum Collision Center. Look at all those cars in the parking lot. Those are available for you to rent. And check out this dispensary on the right-hand side, everybody. That's Backpack Boys. Check it out, everybody. Amy Winehouse, Selena, Aaliyah, Whitney Houston, Lisa Left Eye Lopez from TLC. Rest in peace, ladies. Now, do I have any horror movie fans in the house?
Woo.
All right. 2 legendary horror movies shot right here off of Sunset Boulevard, everybody. Who remembers a certain horror movie about a guy who appears in your dreams and he has knives for fingers?
Yeah.
Yes, name that movie, everybody.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes. Coming up, everybody, that horror movie shot right here on this street on the left-hand side, everybody. Get ready. All right, everybody. Does this house on the left-hand side look familiar to any of you? That's Nancy's house, everybody, the lead girl from the first movie. That's where Nancy Thompson lived. That was the lead girl in the first Nightmare on Elm Street movie. That was swallowed up in the bed by Freddy Krueger. Who remembers that scene? Now look straight ahead here, everybody. What do we notice? No palm trees. That's why they were able to shoot Nightmare on Elm Street here. It looks like Ohio. Nightmare on Elm Street was set in Ohio. This looks like it could be anywhere town, USA. Stalks babysitters.
Michael Myers.
Yes. And name that movie, everybody. It's a holiday.
Halloween.
Yes. Yep. And Halloween shot right across the street, everybody. Right on Orange Grove Avenue. Just right across the street, everybody. So get that, everybody. We have 2 legendary horror movies that shot right here off of Sunset. Remember when Jamie Lee Curtis forgot the keys, everybody? When Michael was crossing the street? Tommy, open up! Tommy! That's the house right there, everybody. That's Tommy Doyle's house from the original Halloween movie in 1978. Comedy venue. Ton of famous stand-up comedians got their start here, including Adam Sandler. Laurel Canyon Boulevard. We were just at the top of that hill earlier, everybody. That's Laurel Canyon up there. Now all these gorgeous houses on the right-hand side, everybody. Everybody see that castle straight ahead behind those billboards? That's the Chateau Marmont. That's the oldest hotel on the Sunset Strip. Started out as an apartment complex, but during the Great Depression, nobody could afford to live there, of course, so it was converted into a hotel. That was the stop sign where she crashed, right there on the right-hand side, everybody. Over here on the left-hand side, does everyone see that sign that says Live Nude Girls, Girls, Girls on the left? Who remembers the Motley Crue song, Girls, Girls, Girls? That was the sign that inspired the song, Girls, Girls, Girls. That was converted into a sit-down restaurant called Carney's. Delicious hamburgers and hot dogs. And there's Saddle Ranch, right there on the right-hand side, everybody. Saddle Ranch has the mechanical bull in there. When Shaquille O'Neal, the basketball player, was there for his birthday party, Shaq just sat on the bull and he broke it. And there's the Comedy Store on the right-hand side. Look at all those famous names, everybody. A ton of famous stand-up comedians got their start there. Comedians such as Jerry Seinfeld and David Letterman all got their start at the Comedy Store. Los Angeles Laker, who we lost 5 years ago already this year. Now, if you look closely, you might be thinking, that doesn't look like Kobe. If you're wondering why that mural of Kobe looks a little off, looks a little funny, that's because if you look closely, everybody, that used to be Tupac Shakur.
Oh my God.
Before it was changed into Kobe Bryant. That's what we call lazy street art 101,
no.
everybody. Instead of just starting over, they just decided to paint Kobe over Tupac. You can see it a little now, everybody. They were even working on Sundays to get this place ready. There it is on the right-hand side, everybody. Skims, Kim Kardashian's new department store. And there's Mel's Drive-In on the right-hand side, everybody. 24-hour diner right here on the Sunset Strip. There's a lot of outdoor shopping here. Now coming up on the left-hand side, you're all going to see a green round building. Where are my Mike Myers and Austin Powers fans at? You should recognize that green round building coming up on the left-hand side, everybody. That was Dr. Evil's lair in the Austin Powers movies. Right there on the left-hand side, everybody. Famous rock bands got their start at Whiskey A Go-Go, including the Rolling Stones and the Doors. They got their start as house bands there before they were signed. Who's heard the term go-go dancers before? Yeah. Whiskey A Go-Go, that's where the term came from, everybody. Rainbow Bar and Grill. Rainbow Bar and Grill is where all the rock stars would eat and drink after their shows. Rainbow Bar and Grill is also where Joe DiMaggio and Marilyn Monroe went on their very first date. Fun fact, everybody, Marilyn was over an hour late, which is funny because she lived right down the road. Right there on the right-hand side. See that, everybody? Wayne Manor, Chilton, all up there, everybody. Greystone Mansion and Gardens. Does everyone see that green fence all the way up there at the tail end, everybody? Just bought up that last house. All of this on the right-hand side, everybody. This is all Tom Cruise's Beverly Hills estate. Right here on the right-hand side, everybody. He has a full-time staff that lives right here on the premises with him. All Scientologists. Everybody, we are back at Hotel California, right there on the right, everybody. Beverly Hills Hotel. Right, and see this White House on the left, everybody. Mick Jagger had that house at one point. That White House used to belong to Mick Jagger. Elvis didn't get the best news of his life when he was living here at this estate on the right-hand side. When he was living over here, this was when Priscilla presented him with divorce papers. Wasn't a good idea for Elvis to say to his wife, "Hey, honey, let's do martial arts instructions together." She ended up falling for the instructor, so that backfired. And there it is, everybody. That's all Elvis Presley's former Los Angeles estate. All right there on the right-hand side, everybody. That's the gate where the UCLA ambulance had to come and collect Michael. So Michael was in his rehearsals for his This Is It tour. And all of Michael's dancers towards the end of his life had to keep going up to that gate and asking if Michael was ready to rehearse. And they had to keep saying, no, he's sleeping. Towards the end of his life, Michael was sleeping up to 20 hours a day. He was finally taken to the hospital, Everybody see this road we're all on right now? Once news broke that Michael was being sent to the hospital, there was already 1,000 people on this street. Jenner, who has her home right here in the Los Angeles area. If anybody wants to take a guess on which Kardashian or Jenner it is.
Courtney?
No.
Kendall?
Kendall. Whoever said Kendall, that's the correct answer. So this Silver Fortress you're going to see coming up on the left-hand side, everybody. That's Silver Fortress on the left-hand side. That's Kendall Jenner's Los Angeles home right there on the left-hand side, everybody. One of my favorite comments ever came from a passenger. I had a passenger once who was like, looks like a prison. So there's Kendall's Fortress right there on the right-hand side, everybody. Bye, Kendall. Everybody, look how gorgeous. From West Philadelphia, born and raised. Yep, the exterior for that house, everybody, is in that neighborhood. Got into one small fight, my mama got scared and said, you're moving with your auntie and your uncle and...
Bel Air.
Yep. Inside, look how gorgeous.
Bougie.
And coming up, people are standing on that bridge to watch the Bronco chase right there on the right-hand side, everybody. There's the 405. And yes, everybody, that's the traffic I have to look forward to every day. Very fun. These apartments right by the ocean. Heads up, everybody. It ain't cheap. So, if you are looking to rent a 2-bedroom right here by the Pacific Ocean, it depends on amenities. What kind of amenities you have and what you don't have. Depending on amenities for a 2-bedroom, you're looking at anywhere from $4,000 to $5,000 a month.
Oh my God.
For a 2-bedroom. For a 1-bedroom, depending on amenities, you're looking at anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000. And over here on the right-hand side, look at that, everybody. Another gorgeous view of Santa Monica Pier coming up. And look at all those sailboats out there, everybody. Now that the sun's out, people are definitely going to be out there catching a sail. Yep. So as we're coming up to the tail end of this tour, I just want to take the time to say thank you.
Sun's out, finally. I wonder if I know the name of this restaurant we're at. Anyway, it's a taco place. Agita. Yeah.
They look really good.
Birthday taco.
It's really good.